I'm going to start with saying this that Mikel Arteta lacks balls to make big decisions. This loss is 100% on Mikel Arteta, and he should own it. I haven't seen his press conference, but I expect that's what he should be saying. When I saw the lineup, Martinelli on the left, as usual, I don't expect anything productive, quite frankly, especially in the final third from Martinelli. And as usual, he proved me right yet again. Why do you have an Eze on the bench, whom all of us know would improve the game, make us more deadly on the left, on the bench, and then you wait for so long? And to prove my point, the moment he introduced Eze, we suddenly looked like we could score. So my question then is, why didn't you start Eze? To me, this is just a ridiculous loss. I mean, credit to Liverpool. The goal was a world-class goal. I mean, I can't fault Raya, and kudos to Szoboszlai. That was world-class, and I love to see world-class anywhere. So that's fantastic. But this was totally a game that Arsenal could win. The only reason why we didn't get a point from this game or even win this game is solely on Mikel Arteta. His what's the word? His commission or conviction to defending all the time. What are you defending against a Liverpool team that we had the arsenal to actually win this game? If he has started Eze, I kid you not, we could have been able to at least get a goal early. The moment he introduced Eze and Odegaard, especially Eze, we suddenly looked like we could score. I'm really tired of whatever this experiment Arteta has with Martinelli. It's tired. He should please park it and let's actually play players who are effective. Martinelli is not an effective wing. I don't know what has happened to him from 2 seasons ago, but Martinelli, this experiment Arteta does with Martinelli, it needs to stop. If it does not stop, it's going to cost us the league this season. I watched this game. Kudos to the Arsenal team. We played really well. We played in a way I felt was mature. Losing Saliba under 5 minutes and Mosquera coming in. Kudos to Christian Mosquera. Coming into Anfield, your first real game of the season, quite frankly, I'll consider that at a start. You're replacing a world-class Saliba at Anfield, but he put in an amazing shift, in my opinion. So kudos to him. Gabriel, as usual, was fantastic. Calafiori, Timber, even though I thought Timber was a bit too, he was complaining a bit too much in the game, but he had a good game. Mikel Merino started very poor. Fine, I get that. I get why he started Mikel Merino. Odegaard is not fit. He doesn't trust Waneri yet. 60 minutes to go. 60 minutes into the game. Why not bring them on? Bring them on to change the game, and we could have been able to do that because once he did it, we started creating chances. Guys, take it from me. If we do not win the league with this team, or don't win big games or trophies with this team, is 100% Mikel Arteta. And this ridiculous moment he has in his career where instead of him to attack, he chooses to defend. He keeps experimenting with Martinelli, even when you have an Eze on the bench. So Liverpool won. Obviously, they won. And I would say they deserve to win because they were more confident. They believed it more. Arteta didn't believe we could win. He wanted to play for a draw, which I thought was ridiculous. I thought, bro, read the signs, smell the roses. We want to win. We should go to Anfield to win. Why are you benching Eze, for God's sakes? I never get that. I watched this game, I'm so irritated by this moment. This is why, a Jose Mourinho or a Pep Guardiola would make those decisions and bring in players to actually finish up the game. But here we are. We lost against Liverpool, and that's 3 points lost. What's the guarantee we'll beat them at the Emirates? Even though I think we can, but there's no guarantee. This is about keeping our record against top 6 teams, right? This is about making sure that we upset Liverpool so that when it comes to Emirates, we can actually beat them and take 4 points. Now it's split. If we beat them later in the season, it won't change anything because they beat us. This needs to stop. This really needs to stop. I gotta give a shout out to Gyökeres. I thought he played well. He played a typical strikers game. Even to tell you how poor Martinelli is, The first 5 minutes, he had that run. I think it was 2-on-1 or so, three on one or whatever. Basically, he could have played Gyökeres in. Typical Martinelli, wasted. And Gyökeres made the run. Any other player in this Arsenal team on that left-hand side, a Trossard, an Eze, even Calafiori would have picked a pass that would at least put Gyökeres in a position where he can create chaos. I'm done. I'm done with Martinelli. Personally, I'm done. I'm done with whatever this thing is. Guys, if you're a Martinelli fan, good for you. I'm not. I'm done. Because if you're going to call yourself a winger playing for Arsenal Football Club, one of the biggest clubs in the world, your play cannot be about defending. Your play has to be about attacking. Martinelli in the past 2 seasons has not fulfilled any of those criteria to be a winger. If you want a winger, I'll tell you what a winger is. Desiree Douye is a winger. Vinicius is a winger. Mbappe can play wing. Rodrigo can play wing. Those are actual wingers, not someone doubling as a defender. No, I'm totally sick of whatever this thing Arteta is doing with Arsenal Football Club. It was shocking. It was shocking to see Liverpool were there for the taking, for God's sakes. Like, why were we being so conservative and being almost being afraid to attack? It was all Arteta today, and he screwed up. He screwed up. It's just shocking. But here we are. We lost. Back to the drawing board. We have to try and win the next few games to get us back up there, because I know Liverpool will lose a few this season as well. But it's just very painful. This draw was totally avoidable. Totally avoidable. If Arteta had the guts and the balls to make decisions we wanted him to make, and you have the players for that decision, but chose not to make it. And when he made it, it was too late. Completely irritated today, guys. Look, I never said that Arsenal will go into the season without losing, but I want us to lose deservedly. Like, we deserve to lose. Not cases where we could have won, we should win, and then we lose. That is very upsetting. And to me, this game today at Anfield is one of those games. Liverpool was there for the taking. We could have comfortably won this game today, or at least gotten a draw. We had a coach who lacked the balls to make decisions that could put this team in a position to win. I honestly would lose my shit if I see Martinelli playing ahead of Eze again in this team. I would totally lose my mind. It is unacceptable at this level. The output of Martinelli is totally unacceptable. This is below championship level. I'm sorry. Totally ineffective. Should not be playing for Arsenal Football Club. Nothing personal to him. It's just a reality. He doesn't cut the mark. He doesn't meet it. He's poor. That's it, guys. That's my spiel. Cheers.